Happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel. And most importantly, happy Veterans Day to all of you who have served this beautiful country. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for defending our liberties and our freedoms. And I just have the most respect and gratitude, for all of you who have made that choice. So thank you again. Especially a shout out to my stepdad. He served in the Navy for 20 years, so thank you. And again, I have so many friends, too many to name, but again, a very happy Veterans Day to all of you out there, so God bless. And today's lineup it's a mixture actually of different vitolas, different blends, different countries of origin, and a very special one in honor of Veterans Day that's thrown in the mix here. So starting out with number 5, I'm going to go with this beautiful Lancero. This is by Ceron Cigars. Shout out to Ceron. Definitely check them out on Instagram. They're making some fantastic cigars coming straight out of the Dominican Republic. This beautiful Lancero is their Maduro. It's also available in some different vitolas, but again, for those of you who are also fans of the best vitola out there, which is a Lancero, highly recommend that you give this one a try. Very flavorful Maduro, excellent on the whole entire presentation, and again, the flavors that it comes out with on the palate. So this one is featuring a beautiful Mexican San Andres wrapper, Dominican binder and filler. So you get a mixture of a sweeter type of tobacco, a little bit of white pepper, cinnamon spice, kind of mixed, between those two, as well as that Mexican chocolate. You get a little hint of that has that, again, the cinnamon, the spice, the cocoa, kind of all together. And then a little hint of a dark espresso bean in the background. So again, really flavorful, very nice. It's about a medium plus on the body, so not overpowering by any means, but you are definitely going to get a lot of good flavor and a good amount of strength from it too. And again, highly recommended if you are a Lancero fan that you smoke this particular vitola. Moving on to number 4 this week, we have this beautiful Saga Solas. So this is the newer offering from Saga, made in the beautiful Dominican Republic at the De Los Reyes factory. Shout outs to Nirka Reyes. She's awesome. She is somebody that is just very involved in the industry, comes from a long line of family, all different parts within the industry as well. And you can definitely check her out and check out De Los Reyes Cigars on Instagram as well. So a little bit more about this one, aside from the beautiful band, very different look than their existing lineup. So again, this was a nice offering. And then the particulars on this one is that it has an Ecuadorian shade wrapper, and then there's a mixture of Criollo, Olor, and Piloto Cubano in the filler. Not sure which one is the binder on this one. Didn't see that one disclosed. It's a little bit on the mild to medium side. You're definitely getting the smooth, creamier delivery, very rich, very balanced cigar. It is available in a couple different vitolas. So again, something for everybody. Very nice on that. Moving along to number 3 this week, we have Micallef Grande Bold Sumatra returning to the lineup. So I've said it before, but this one is one of coffee's best friends. This is a great lineup for a nice medium or even a darker roasted coffee. The tremendous flavor notes that come through on this cigar, especially when you pair it with those coffees. In particular, I would put this one, of course, got to put that plug in there for my Tasa's coffee. I would put this one with the Hopping Goat. Great flavor combinations on it. In fact, I'm actually brewing a cup. I don't have it ready just yet, but I'll be getting into that shortly. But this is a great offering, again, from the Micallef Grande Bold line. And also, if you're not a brand ambassador for Micallef, definitely jump on my Instagram, click on the links. I have a lot of different promos that I do around that particular brand ambassador program that they have, because I feel like it's one of a kind in their offering, and it's free to join. It's a really cool program that they have. You get a collector's coin, you get offers, you get different things that come to you, lots of cool swag, you get raffle tickets and just all kinds of fun. So definitely participate if you're not already. It's no cost to you, and you can definitely do that by clicking on the link on my Instagram, Cigar Vixen. And I have a special promo going on right now through November 15th for one person that I'm going to be selecting to be my guest of honor at a very special Christmas dinner that's put on by Cigars by Chivas in Pasadena, California. And again, I have a special ticket that I'm going to be doing a giveaway with based on that ambassador program. So make sure you click that link. And if you are already an ambassador and you've been one for a while, refer a friend and make sure that they put your name on the comments, and I'll be sure to include that for an entry for you in there, if that makes sense. You'll actually get a double entry. So refer a friend and all that good stuff. But back to the basics on this beautiful box press Sumatra. This one is featuring a Sumatra wrapper, a broadleaf binder, Nicaraguan and Dominican on the filler. It's a nice medium to full bodied, as I mentioned, box pressed. You get the woodsy cocoa notes, nice strength to it. It does have a bit of a spicier side, but a nice amount of sweetness that kind of goes back and forth with each other. So it's a good spicy, sweet kind of a cigar. Again, great with coffee. Number 2, this is actually a tough call between the number 2 and number 1. I guess it's everybody's, well, you know what, since it's Veterans Day, I'm gonna go ahead and save that for number 1 this week. Number 2, I'm gonna give to the Romeo and Julieta. This is the Cuban Romeo and Julieta, so coming straight out of beautiful Cuba. This is the wide Churchill, so again, available in a couple different vitolas. This one was the newer vitola that it was offered in. It's a little bit of a larger vitola for my particular taste. It is a 55 ring gauge, and it's a 55 ring gauge, but being that it's a shorter version, for some reason to me, it just feels a little bit larger. It almost feels like it's a 56, and again, I don't normally like to go over a 54, but again, I'll make exceptions for special cigars like this. I actually received this cigar as part of a special pairing that I was invited to out at the Pivot Lounge in Agua Caliente Casino. I was privy enough to join this beautiful celebration. It was their 1-year anniversary, and they had a very special guest that came all the way out from Cuba to do this really elaborate, very unique cigar and rum pairing. And this was one of the cigars that they gave out, so I was able to snag an extra one, so that I will be doing a review of this one, so stay tuned. Next week, you should be seeing a review of this beautiful cigar with more information, kind of highlighting that special event that I just mentioned. But anyways, this one is a beautiful stick, and again, just a really easy smoke. This is one of those, you could smoke one every day, and it's very easy, mild to medium profile. It has a nice white pepper, dried cherry, graham cracker, has a hint of the floral, a little bit of the leather, not a ton of spice, but just again, a really easy to smoke cigar. So again, just a nice treat. As is their whole, the Romeo and Julieta line. They're kind of known for being more on the mild to medium side of things. See, Nika's over there getting into trouble. And number 1 this week, it's going out to this very special. This is the Southern Draw Ignite. This is a project that, again, just amazing people. If you're not familiar with Southern Draw, they are a veteran-owned and operated company. I've consider it such a blessing to know Robert and Sharon Holt. They're incredible people that are behind this brand, completely humble and always looking to give back. And this is another charity project that they have. They did have another that was the 300 hands that's still going on. I did a review of one of those a while back. That one was a beautiful idea, going into the factories and actually interviewing the different workers there and giving a proceed, of the cigar sales back to those individuals on those cards. They had a whole story. It was really a neat thing. So again, I encourage you to check out the review for more information about that. But this one is incredible. This is actually benefiting the Navy SEAL Foundation. So certainly an organization that you would you know, what definitely want to support. But they're doing a tremendous job. They have these beautiful offerings. They have released 3 so far, and I hear they're going to be releasing a few more. But they have 3 different blends, a couple different vitolas in each one. This one is the Habano number 3, and again, made at AJ Fernandez's factory. This is blended by Robert Holt. This one is the double Corona, so it's a 7.5 by 50. Great size, actually. It's a little bit longer of a smoke, but it's just it's a great vitola overall, and it's just beautiful. I love that they, again, being Southern Draw, they took this very humble approach to the packaging and to the band itself. It's really showcasing the emblem and just talking about, it says this product proudly supports Navy SEAL Foundation, and it has the, you know, Habano number 3 on it. You really don't even notice that the Southern Draw name is very small on the sides, you know, kind of like almost like an afterthought on the branding itself. So they're definitely not, you know, trying to be in the limelight of this, but they still just really, it's just a beautiful project and a great idea, and just really speaks to the type of people that they are. I couldn't speak highly enough about them as people and them as a brand. I've never smoked a Southern Draw cigar that I didn't like, and I can say that honestly. They're incredible cigars. So that's one of the things that separates them from some of the other, you know, special projects that are floating around out there. This being a charity project, they do give a good amount back to this foundation, as well as Boveda. Boveda is throwing in the little packs into these special Humi jars, which these come in. There are 10-count Humi jars, really something special. And again, giving back to the Navy SEAL Foundation, just very special. But wonderful cigars too. They're not just like a mediocre cigar. It's a phenomenal stick. This has become one of my favorite cigars, actually. Really, really flavorful, just a beautiful presentation. And again, the quality, the overall taste profile, everything is just amazing on this cigar. So I'll also be doing a review of this one, so stay tuned for that. As promised, I will be getting into this one with a little bit more information. And again, as always, I thank you so much for tuning in for a little bit of your Sunday. Thank you to those of you who tune in every Sunday. I do read the comments. I appreciate the support and the positive feedback. And again, thank you for watching, and God bless you and all the veterans out there. Cheers. Nika, what are you doing back there? Nika. You're doing some craziness over here. Yeah, I know you want to go out.